I was thinking we could we should say hello. We've not done like a video where we talk to people for quite some time, and then I realised that we have, was it 4 viewers these days? Probably less. I think we should say hi Shelley, because let's face it, Shell's probably the most reliable person to ever watch anything we do.
Presumably Eleanor.
Yeah, Elle might. Yeah, hi girls. So yeah.
Hey girl, hey.
Hey girl, hi. So we.
Paul Bones will live if we didn't name drop him. Do you see what I did there?
I did. I'm not convinced he watches our videos. That's where I'll get told off if he does. What are we doing? Oh yeah.
Taste testing.
Anyway, didn't we buy these like before Christmas? No, it was after Christmas because of that.
Yeah, because it's.
Oh, and yeah. That will make sense in a second. So so basically we were shopping and there were things with
Shop. I think they were before Christmas.
Yeah. Or no, they were meant to be before. We bought them all at the same time.
Did we?
Yeah, because like that. So basically,
I thought you bought those so separately.
no, these 3 I bought them all together. So Oreo gingerbread. We just haven't done a taste test. We've done some before. We've tried different flavoured biscuits and things. So we, I saw these and was like, oh, we must do another one of our taste video things.
Oh God, what was it we had the last time we did it where I tasted it was just like.
So long ago, I don't even know.
I can't remember.
So anyway, so we had gingerbread, and gingerbread's got to be a Christmas thing, right?
It's Christmassy.
Yeah. So they're probably left over from Christmas in Tesco or wherever we were. And then I found orange mini eggs, which I'm fairly certain I know exactly what it's going to taste like, so it's not like a big thing.
Great.
But this was this was the one that really intrigued me.
And terrified me.
I'm not looking forward to it. Malteser chocolate bunnies. Now I love Maltesers. I love chocolate bunnies. I love Malteser chocolate bunnies. Popcorn flavour. Well, to me, popcorn doesn't necessarily have a flavour because it's that sweet. Is it salted? It's. I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, I do make plain popcorn, and there's a
cardboardy tag.
Yeah, well, it's more of a sensation of eating plastic cardboard. It's exactly that until I put garlic salt on it. So I'm assuming they're not really garlic salt.
It's like
garlic salted
I'm getting plywood.
Maltesers.
But then salted caramel.
Yeah, but that's caramel. That's not Maltesers. Now you've cheated and have tried one of these. You don't remember the night, but
yeah, because I wanted something sweet and I had nothing. I had nothing. I said nothing.
You've got, and you had that particular night, a dairy milk that feckin' big.
I didn't want chocolate. I already got chocolate open over there. I wanted something different.
Yeah, but you can't say it had nothing. So look. Oh, look, they've got a little gingerbread man on them. I've not got my screen around the right way. I've got no idea if that's focused on the biscuit. Well, it either has or hasn't.
Oh, you give me the top one. You should have the first one because I've already tried them.
Fish your own one out then. Well,
yeah. See, I already know because I've already had one, but
that's not gingerbread. That's cinnamon. That does not taste like gingerbread.
that is gingerbread.
No, that's not what I expect from gingerbread.
That's basically gingerbread cake. But yes, it is very cinnamony.
Okay, right. So like, when I was little, there was a baker's in the West Side Centre in Luton, which is now Sainsbury's, called George Orts. You must remember George Orts. And they did. Actually, she was from Stopsley, so you probably had your own baker. You didn't come down to ours. It's ours, like we owned it. And they did Dougal's, right? So it was basically, think of a meringue.
As in Magic Roundabout.
Yeah. So like meringue with like little swirly filling, 2 chocolate drops in his mouth. That was his head, and then it was kind of like a meringue sort of body. So you could get these little meringue Dougal's. I loved meringue Dougal's. Like, I might have to make some. Anyway, so from there, at like relevant times of year or just because I didn't fancy a Dougal, that never happened. I always fancied a Dougal because being a pig and had 2 things. I would, that's why I'd have gingerbread. My experience of gingerbread men from an early age is George Orts bakers. This does not taste like the gingerbread men tasted. Whoa.
On reflection, that's basically the reaction I had to whatever it was that we tried in the last video that I really didn't like. I mean, I will say, from my experience...
Now I know what to expect. It's not as bad.
Yeah. But from my experience, when I've had things like gingerbread men from like bakers and stuff, they're actually they have been more like a soft dough version of a ginger nut biscuit. So, so very gingery, more than like cinnamony.
Yeah.
But obviously softer rather than like the hard snap you get with the...
I'm cleansing my palate with a cheddar.
Well, that must be a really weird taste combo right now.
Not gonna lie, it's a bit out there.
Whereas these, setting aside the filling, which does tend to thread a bit and probably makes it more like an iced version of it, I suppose, are more like gingerbread cake, which tends to have a bit of ginger, but is more like a weird blend of ginger and cinnamon.
You know what it reminds me of slightly more? The Jamaican ginger cakes.
Yes.
That you used to get in the like loaf shape.
Yeah. That's kind of
that's
what I'm kind of talking about. Is it's like when I've had gingerbread cake, it's been that kind of like sorry malt loaf and all that sort of stuff. It's that sort of.
We've put this. I know, Shadow. Yes, I'm pulling that face too. Yeah.
But I don't mind them, so I'm guessing these are mine.
They're absolutely. Without a shadow, they are yours. I'll stick to my cheddars and my bourbons then. Interestingly, I've made bourbons a feature throughout my latest play that we're doing at the moment.
That does not surprise me in the slightest.
They're like almost a plot point.
I genuinely thought you were going to explain what a bourbon was for a second.
No! I mean, people outside the UK may not know. Do any of our 4 viewers live outside the UK? They do. Right, I think they should be last. Should be the orange mini eggs now.
I think we've both got like very low or very kind of unsurprising expectations for what these will be if you can actually open them.
Unopenable is what they are. What, giving birth? Oh, obviously wasn't giving birth. Well, they are, unsurprisingly, orange.
Oh, that's quite cute.
But they're different shades of orange, which is nice. I've got like a beige one and a little off orange one.
I think we've got the same colour.
Yeah, the beigey one.
There we
Excuse
go.
me. There's no flavour.
It's just the same.
There's
kind
just
of
sugar
candy.
to the
Yeah, it's
the
the
coating.
same, it's the same shell as normal Cadbury's mini eggs.
so the shell doesn't have a flavour.
Oh, but the chocolate.
That's orange.
Ooh. Well, these are nice.
But I mean, I like it, but it is the same problem with all. Actually, all chocolate orange. Then realise I'm sort of implying Terry's chocolate orange, which is not a million miles away
Orange
from.
chocolate.
Yeah, tastes nothing like an actual orange at all. I've never had an actual orange that tastes like that. That is orange flavour. Same with strawberry, isn't it?
Yeah.
However, when you ever eat a strawberry flavoured thing that tastes like a strawberry, they're kind of like cousins. This is orange cousin. This is Care Bear cousin orange. This is what this is. Just looking in the packet, they are all like that. Those weird two little shades of not quite orange, which I suppose goes with the flavour. But that's not quite orange. Palate cleanser.
But yeah, I like them.
No, I like them. Yeah.
I'm going to have one more.
I
because
didn't
Paul
hail that packet enough.
Paul had two, so I'm only. There we go. Balancing the scales before he devours them later.
Later.
Perhaps you want to hide them at the back of the top shelf. Well, you can't reach them. Pro tip: if there's ever anything that I get in that either for me that I don't want Paul to eat because he likes it, which is rare, or it is something that we'll both enjoy, but I don't want him to like devour it in one sitting because I want it to last, which is considerably less rare. I'll put it on the top shelf in the cupboard because Paul can't actually reach.
I can't reach. But I've also got to the age where I can't climb on the cupboards. Because it hurts my knees and I can't do it anymore. Plus, like, we've got that corner, we've got like the toaster, and it's
a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. It's just, it ultimately comes to that. I'm never actually that bothered to go to that much effort. If I can't reach it, I'm not going to eat it. If I can reach it, the whole lot's going every single time.
Which should tell you an awful lot about what's the actual driving factor there. Is it's not hunger.
It's a, I can, so I will. Okay. We're both sort of looking at them and just go,
do we have to?
Do we have Popcorn flavour chocolate bunnies, full of crunch.
Full of bunny. You've gone very red. Breathe.
It's not even that funny. It's just got me for some reason. Full of crunchy, creamy delight.
He was right, it's not that funny.
He just made me laugh.
Shall I go first on these ones? You went first on the...
Individually wrapped.
Oh! Well, that's a faff.
I mean, there's a...
Yeah, this just smells of...
Buttery.
Is it creamy?
It's almost... buttercream.
Yeah, that just smells...
That smells like you're making a cake and licking the bowl. It does. Oh, I think there's different patterns on the wrapping as well. There is, because that one's like a rabbit coming out of an egg. That one's a rabbit with an egg on its head. That's a rabbit doing a striptease with an egg.
But they are rabbits.
Coming out of an egg. Oh, what's this one? Oh, what? We're putting a carrot out of the ground. I don't see where carrots come into the... I mean, rabbit, but... Oh, God. Oh, God, you've started. Right, your rabbit. These are clearly going to school with me in the week, aren't they? Hello, Shaz.
Okay, no.
Oh.
I can taste popcorn.
No, I've just got chocolate.
Yeah, you kind of need to, like, cause I bit the ears.
Oh! Ah! Burnt popcorn. Oh, it's nasty. Oh.
I actually weirdly don't mind it. But... Okay, so... It's not toffee kiss popcorn.
No.
It's not cinema popcorn.
No, it is to me.
Oh, it's not to me. Weave! Cut it out.
Chad, you can't have it.
Well, actually, no, it is, because I normally get the sweet popcorn, and it's like a slightly... I think you're not far off in terms of, like, if you have sweet popcorn, so that kind of sweet cardboard, but burn it slightly, so it has a slight tang to it.
I'm getting Cineworld trauma. Oh.
Right. Yes, these are mine as well then.
Yeah, they are.
Because actually,
100%.
weirdly, I actually don't mind them, but that's because I'm not a huge popcorn person.
I love popcorn, salted popcorn, savoury popcorn. No, because picture it, Stevenage, 1996.
You're right, Sophia.
Exactly. We had, I mean, we're talking to Shell, right? Shell knows Stevenage Cineworld very well, or back in that at the time. As you walked in,
I was 80, you know.
not a bus stop. You walked in, and we were trained in like a.
I think you genuinely thought you were going to say we were trained for a second then.
Well, you know, I was 26. A lot of things were different back then.
Not that different.
We were. The cinema wasn't built, right? So they were building like the new Stevenage Leisure Park. The cinema was the first thing to open. The cinema was
So we were working at a cinema that hadn't been built yet.
Yeah, so we were trained off site. We were
Right,
trained in a
okay.
hotel, in the Novotel, so the two guys who started Cineworld back in the mid '90s, Steve Weiner, actual name, and Al Alvarez, who was fab, loved Al, had this vision of bringing the proper American experience to the UK. Because to be fair, even though we have multiplexes, I'd say we still don't really have the proper American experience. For a start, they talk through the film. Do not start me. And he said you walk in, and there'll be the popcorn popping fresh. It'll all be made fresh on site, not bagged in like UCI and all the other people were doing at the time, or buying like a bag of popcorn. And there'll be the smell, and it'll be the atmos, and it'll be and it'll be the popcorn popper was raised up above the concession stand, and there'll be these like, it'll look like it's just being tipped straight out into the bags. It's not how that landed at all. Basically, the popcorn, there was a window to the popcorn machine. Did it say popcorn maker? Popcorn anyway. And when you were making popcorn, you were up on like an Evita style balcony over the whole like auditorium
Foyer.
lobby. Yeah.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
And the concession stands were below you, and there were glass cabinets always full of bags of popcorn. But they'd put these things that were meant to look like it was the tubes it was falling down, these zigzaggy sort of plastic tubes with fake bits of popcorn in, with air blowing them up, so they were constantly going up and down and bouncing around in these tubes. Well, they went up there. So unless you were throwing it up there when you were popping the popcorn, it wasn't going down into the bags. That illusion never worked. But if you popped corn from that machine, one, you absolutely came home covered in burns from cleaning the bloody thing. And two, you stank. You would wake up the following morning and your shirt would be sort of hung back up or put on your washing pile or whatever it was. And because I was obviously, when I first started working at Cineworld, I was in a shared house kind of student style. So I had my room was my room and was my world. It wasn't like I ever went and sat in the lounge or anything. I'd wake up in the morning, take my first breath and gag from the smell of the stale grease from popping the corn. And that's just what that tastes like to me. It tastes like trying to clean that bloody popper at the end of a shift where you've been popping corn for like 3 hours, and then trying to get all the encrusted sugar out. The smell in your nostrils is what I've just tasted. That's why I didn't like it.
So there we go.
We got anything else to say to Shelley and our other two viewers?
No other than hi.
Hey guys. Yeah, we don't go to the cinema really anymore, so we don't do driving home reviews.
I've got chocolate. I've got biscuits. Going on the back shelf at the top.
Got cheddars.
I've also got
Nearly demolished. Yeah, and you got Red Leicester ones because I bought one of each. But I need to find out because the last time I had Red Leicester cheddars, interestingly, in fact the last 2 or 3 times, which is why I didn't buy myself Red Leicester cheddars.
They tasted burnt.
They did taste burnt. They weren't. I don't know if they went through a batch or they changed something about the thing, but I was just like
the bad batch.
Ooh. Ooh. A little bit of wrecker in my mouth. No, which bit I'd like. So yeah, so I just went off them. So we've not had them for a while. So I might try one of yours if I'm allowed.
Well, not after that record comment, you know.
I found the fan fiction.
What?
The Wrecker fan fiction. You know about the Wrecker fan fiction. I read you some of the Wrecker fan fiction. Written by
Prepubescent 14-year-old
No,
girls.
I don't. No, I'd probably say girls in their early 20s, with unrealistic expectations about certain things. So yeah,
You talk about cinema.
yeah,
We've not really.
yeah. So we've not done like the reviews. Obviously, I do my Troy things every once in a while because
no one watches.
nobody watches. I don't care. I just have an absolute hoot making them.
And we get to have a laugh watching them.
Yeah. You get to watch it.
And some of my jokes and comments and observations get factored in as well, which is always amusing to spot.
No, you make a good suggestion. It's no reason to not put it in there, is it? So yes, things may change soon. Hopefully, when we not quite so
skinned.
Oh crap! Which day this week won't we have dinner and have beans instead? Actually, which day? Like it's single. It's 3 or 4 days a week we do that now. But things will improve. Hopefully, news in the next 2.5, 3 weeks. If not, I'm off on a different path again, and we'll see where that goes. So that's it. That's our update.
The mist's rolling in.
Is it? Oh, the mist, yeah.
Well, what did you think I said?
Messenger.